And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And it's Grant in at the 4. Here's Paxson. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Noah grabs the board. Here's Rose. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Now here's Jordan. Defense is right there. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Paxson passes to Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Releases. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's Rose. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space in transition, that extra space to work, lay it in.
Paxson passes to Pippen. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. Down low, here's Paxson, and the layup is good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Rose up top. Give him 8 points now. And he makes it. Rose has got 10.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Paxson passes to Jordan. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Pippen. Clock at 4. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Rose outside. Pass to Bogans. Back to Rose. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 12.
I'd say he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Grant outside. Pass to Corzine. Now Vincent. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
It's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Hodges, guarded by Rose. Pass to Graham. Chicago with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Vincent passes to Graham. Here's Pippen. Basket's good. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rose. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for the Bulls, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. They lead by 4. On the court for Chicago. And it's Grant in at power forward. Rose with it. Got a piece of it. Knocked loose. Boozer passes to Rose. Oh, there's the alley. Boozer misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Hodges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vincent, right side. Blocked! Now Rose. Misses in close. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Here's Sellers. Now here's Vincent, guarded by Rose. Pass to Grant. Here's Vincent. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Corzine's shot is good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Rose outside. Here's Boozer. Grant brings a double. Chicago making a switch here. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Rose can't connect. Chicago trailing here. Outside Davis. Pass to Purdue. Back to Davis. Here's Hodges. Vincent with the ball. Lets it go. Second chance shot. Hodges with the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Rose. And the shot goes down. Rose has got 16 points.
That is vintage Derrick Rose, right? Get separation off the dribble and finish the move. Nice.
Here's Hodges, guarded by Rose. Vincent left side. Noah grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Tipped. They recover it. Here's Rose. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
This guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Here's Hodges. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
A line change here for Chicago. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Paxson. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Chicago leading by 4. Rose into the lane. Oh, wow! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
Grant outside. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Rose. 20 points for him. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got that one up quick. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Rose. Pass to Bogans. Rose, left side. It's rebounded by Grant. And here's Jordan. He's got 6. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for the Bulls, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Paxson. And for the Bulls, and it's Grant in at the power forward position. Jordan, the pass to Paxson. And here's Grant. Here's Paxson, just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Jordan's got 8. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And for Chicago, pass to Bogans. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Bogans has got his first 3 points of the game.
And so much attention drawn by Rose, he knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Pippen, boom, he jams it straight down.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Rose. He's got 22. Off target at the rim. Here's Paxson, guarded by Rose. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Jordan high post for the lead. The shot off that time. Chicago leading. Deflects the pass. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And so here is Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Shots blocked. And he's able to get it back. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Rose. And he makes it on the layup. Rose has got 24.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Pippen. Give him 8 from 11 feet away. And he nails the jumper. Pippen's got 10 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Vincent outside. They set the screen. Pass to Hodges. Here's Sellers. Sellers. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 1. Rose right side. The rebound by Sellers. Here's the break. Vincent outside. Pass to Sellers. To the inside for the lead. To the right side. Now Vincent. Tries again. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Rose. And a missed layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bulls. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Chicago trailing here. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Davis, and it's Vincent in at the shooting guard position.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Now here's Rose. Here's Dang. Off the mark there with a 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And so here is Chicago. Davis, the pass to Vincent. Here's Hodges. Inside. Here's Sellers. And it's Dang with a rebound. Dang's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rose. Pass to Boozer. That one falls. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Paxson. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so Rose knocks them both down. Well,
this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Here's Paxson, guarded by Rose. On the wing, Grant. Now here's Jordan. Grant the screen. There's the triple. Jordan with the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Shoots from the line. Jordan misses. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Paxson. Pass to Jordan. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that. We know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
1:27 left in the fourth. Jordan with it. Here's Pippen. Over to the left wing. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Now, it's the aggressiveness of Derrick Rose, a guy who is relentless when he wants to attack, trying to bend your will to his.
1:05 left in the fourth. Here's Paxson, guarded by Rose. Here's the floater. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh!
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. On the attack, Rose, count it!
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Timeout, Bulls! All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. Back to Grant. Pass to Paxson. Jordan with it. 5 on the clock.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now Rose. Oh, it falls!
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Derrick Rose.